Hello, hello. Good evening. Hello there. Hello. Come on in. Tag, share, invite someone. Hello there. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, everyone. I'm going to wait a few more minutes. But welcome to Wisdom Wednesday. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. You would share. If you would just go ahead and share, tag someone, people there, go back and watch it later. Hey, 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 welcome, welcome. I'm so glad that you could tune in on this evening. So glad that you can tune in. I'm going to go ahead and begin. I will not be before you long. I hope that you guys have had a great day thus far. I'm so excited to be here to be able to do this Wisdom Wednesday. Last week, I actually just took a little break. And actually was out of town at a conference that was so powerful. Oh my God, it was so powerful. It was in Minnesota, and it was called the Mantle Conference, hosted by Apostle Joshua Giles. Listen, I don't want to go because I'm gonna come and drop some nuggets about that conference in the near future. I just wanted to come by here. Well, first of all, for those of you, if this is your first time joining me on, whether if you on my personal Facebook or my business page of Renovating Lives or Reestablishing You, welcome and thank you for joining me. I'm so honored and humbled by those of you who are often who support me, who often come to listen to these lives, to these nuggets that I do typically on Wednesdays. Just nuggets to give words of confirmation, affirmation, and transformation. Nuggets that hopefully are life changing, nuggets that have oftentimes have you to reflect on some of the things that you may need to change in your life. How many of you know that growth only comes by change? Growth only comes by change. Growth also comes by accountability in holding yourself accountable. No one else can hold you what no one else can have to make you change, because you are accountable for your own life. And so for those of you, if you're new, I'm Dr. Perkins, I'm Coach L, I'm Coach P. I also am a certified life coach, a substance abuse coach, a mental health coach, and so many other things that I do. My job and one of my assignments and that I desire to do is not only encourage you, but I want you to get to your next. I want to help and assist you in any way that I can, maximize your full potential so that you can get to your next, so that you can accomplish the goals that God has set forth for you. And I pray that something that I say on this evening can resonate with your spirit and resonate in your mind and your heart, and allow you to be transparent with yourself and be open-minded about some of the things that you may need to do in order for you to maximize your full potential. And so I thank you for those of you, as I said, who joins in, who sends words of encouragement to me, because how often do you know that encourages needs encouragement too? And sometimes you guys send me stuff right on time. Thank you for the seeds that you've sown in my ministry and my life, and just thank you for just trusting me to be a voice in this season. So to this, I just want to talk about on this Wisdom Wednesday is watch your words. Watch your words. Yeah, watch your words. Watch your words. You know, we often it's a verse in the Bible, and it's so, and we all we can say it, we've heard it so many times, we read it so many times. Life and death are in the power of the tongue, and that is true. If you look back over your life, if you just analyze and evaluate where you are now, it's some of the things that you have spoken out of your mouth, or whether if it was good things or bad things. Some of the things that we have come out of our mouths are the reason why we are where we are, or we not where we're supposed to be. Because see, sometimes this little thing that's in our mouth, this tongue, it can't be tamed. It's so small, but it's unruly. And in order for us to be able to watch our words, we have to have discipline over our tongue. We have to have discipline over our mouth. We have to have discipline of the things that we have to proceed out of our mouth. And although it's so small, it is unruly. Sometimes we say the onlyest things that set us back toward a path that we that takes us in a cycle. Sometimes we can use our tongues to speak death to things, and then we wonder why we are still in the same situations. We wonder why we're still bogged down and we're frustrated. We wonder why we're going through some of the issues in our mind that we may be going through. It's because of the things that we have spoken. The Bible says, whatsoever a man thinketh, so is he. So is he. So whatever you're thinking in your mind, whatever you're thinking in your mind, oftentimes that those same things come out of your mouth. And I can be the first to admit, when I think about some of the things that I've said in the past, or some of the things that I may say that come out my mouth even now, and I got to rebuke myself, and I got to cast those things down, because once it gets out of your mouth, and the devil and the enemy is the prince of the air, he takes hold of those things. So we have to be cognizant and be mindful of what we speak, even the things that we say to others or over the lives of others. Our mouths are the trajectory of our life. They pinpoint and navigate where we are now. So think about this. What have you spoken in your life that you can look and you can say, I said that, and this is where I am? How often do you speak positive things over your life? Do you speak life when it looks like a dead situation? See, it's time that we focus on what comes out of our mouth. It's also time that when we have situations that are going on, when we have things that try to come against us, when you have people that are slandering you, when you have frustrations and different things on your job, how do you respond? What comes out of your mouth? Are you ill? Are your intentions ill? Are you cussing? Are you saying things that you shouldn't say? Are you demeaning the situation, or are you speaking life? Are you speaking change to that situation? Are you speaking the word over that situation? Because guess what, it matters what comes out of our mouth. It matters. Some of you remember a lot of things that your parents may said to you. They told you you weren't going to be nobody. They told you nobody would ever love you. They told you this, that, and the other. And so when you have children, and if those things haven't been rooted out of you, that's what you tell your children, because it's in a learned environment. And although those things are abnormal, sometimes when you don't know better, that's what you do. But when you know better, you do better. When you've been taught to change the words that come out of your mouth, change the thinking, change your heart, then you do better. We cannot continue to allow bad things and frustrations to cause us to speak death. We cannot allow situations or obstacles, a storm, to allow us to speak against what the word of God had said. Even when the storms come, there's a blessing in it. Even when it looks like that you're not going to make it, you will. Why? Because that's what he promised us. He promised us that not only will he give us a way of escape, he promised us that we'll go through many things, but he'll deliver us from them all. He promised us that he would never leave us. He promised us that he's our Father. He promised us that he loves us. And his promises are true. So we have to understand and know that we can't speak contrary to what his word says. What many may think is impossible, begin to speak. It's possible, and it's possible with him. Why? Because the word says with him all things are possible. Even when you fall, even when we mess up, even when we fail, and we know that we have been out of order, or we know that we've done someone wrong, or we know this, that, and the other. Listen, don't talk down about yourself. I knew I was no good. I knew no one would ever love me. I knew that I'm not going to be able to do this. And I don't know why I try to go back to school, because I know I'm not smart like this. Stop speaking those things and understand who you are in him. Understand that you're fearfully and wonderfully made. Know that you're set apart. You're made different. You're made differently. So stop trying to fit and be like someone else, because you're not. Speak life over yourself and believe it. And believe it. So many of you have spoken what the naysayers said, and you wonder why you are where you are. So many of you have spoken things that people that have no authority over your life have said, and you have allowed that and took that and ran with it like it was true, and it's not. You have to watch your words. Don't speak against what the word of God says about your life. Speak life over your life. Speak positivity over your life. Speak well-being over your life. Speak good health over your life. Speak peace no matter what's going on over your life. Even those of you that may be grieving, whether it's a loss due to a death, a loss due to a job, a loss due to finances, a loss due to a significant other, a loss due to a child, whatever the case may be, speak life. God, I don't know why this is happening to me, But God, you said you will never leave me or forsake me. God, you say, even in my weakness, you are made strong. And I thank you for who you are. God, I thank you for your grace. You got to speak. God, keep me in my right mind that I might not sin against you. God, forgive me for the trespasses. God, you have to speak. He knows that we're not perfect. We're imperfect people trying to be perfect in him. So stop downing yourself with every weakness that you may have. Stop downing yourself just because you don't think you're as successful as you should be. Celebrate all of your wins, the big ones, the ones that are big, and the ones that are small. Celebrate all of your wins. If you don't celebrate you, who will? We got to realize that our tongues are the most powerful thing. One of the most powerful things outside of our minds when it comes to our body. And we have to use it wisely. Don't allow your tongue to navigate your life and not fulfill your purpose. What I mean, navigate your life, I mean, don't allow your tongue to speak against what God has already said. Don't allow things to come out of your mouth that you really can't take back, because some of us have said some things that we can never take back. And that's the thing about words. That thing, sticks and stone may break your bones, but words will never hurt. That's a lie. Words do hurt, and you can't take them back. Once they come out of your mouth, what you may say to someone, you cannot take it back. Yes, we're forgivers. We're supposed to forgive. Yes, that's what we're supposed to do. But we also have a mind and a brain that will remember. So you got to continually cast down your thoughts. Because yes, a mind is a terrible thing to waste. That's why it's so powerful. And that's why even with that too, we got to make sure that we feed our mind of things of substance, with things of life, that things that are powerful to help us reach our purpose, things that will help us to grow, and that'll be life changing in a good way. So we got to watch what we say out of our mouth. We got to watch what we say out of our mouth. Not sometimes, not when the things are going good, because when the things are going good, we tend to say good things. It's when those things are going bad. It's when life happens. It's when the storms come. It's when obstacles come. It's when people are getting on your nerves. It's when persons are leaving, or people are being messy, or you feel like you're just overwhelmed, and this thing called life is just taking a toll on you. Even when it comes to individuals that have suicidal ideations, or maybe battling suicide and have suicide attempts, we got to listen to those people, because a lot of times they speak things out of their mouth, or they're typing and put stuff on social media. We got to notice the signs and the symptoms. We use our mouth for a lot of things. And as human beings, we need to be careful of the people that are around us, because we don't know when we can help save a life. So watch your words. Watch what you say to people. You don't know if that thing can have somebody to just lose it. And that's the last straw before they take their life. Watch what you say. Be humble with your words. Make sure your words are encouraging and uplifting and are joyous, because you don't know when somebody else would need them. But even yourself, when you're talking to yourself, when you're speaking over your own life, make sure you're speaking life. Make sure you're speaking things of good health. Make sure you're speaking things for you to have a peace of mind. Make sure you're speaking things that are life-changing, that will cause you growth and to be blessed and have prosperity. Make sure you're not speaking things of your demise. Make sure you're not speaking things out of your mouth that will cause you to be sick or cause you to be bogged down or to cause you to be burdened. Make sure that you watch your words. Your words are powerful. And as I said before, they are the trajectory of our life. So I encourage you to take some time to assess and evaluate some of the things that you have said over your life or over the life of others. And work on watching your words. Work on speaking life. Work on even when someone says you can't, you won't, you ain't, and you say, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. I got this. I can do this. Even if you fall, get back up and do it all over again. Don't be scared of failure and don't think you are a failure. I always say every successful person failed many times before they got it right. So as people, we're human. We will fall. We will err. But don't allow your mouth to cause you to speak demise, to stunt your growth, to hinder you from reaching your next. Speak life, even when it looks dead. Speak life, even when it looks weary. Speak life, even when no one else does. You, only you, can ensure what comes out of your mouth. It takes discipline. It takes discipline. It takes discipline when it comes to watching your words. And remember, you can't help what people say about you or to you, but you can help and watch the words and how you respond and what comes out of your mouth. So I came by to tell you to watch your words. From this day forward, speak life. From this day forward, think life. For this day forward, know that you have control over what comes out of your mouth. And when it says life and death are in the power of the tongue, know that it is so. So I encourage you to use your tongue, use your mouth to speak life. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So what you say out of your mouth is that what is in your heart. So do a heart check so that your heart and your words align. God bless you. God bless you. I bid you and speak prosperity over your life, blessings, healing, peace over your life. Allow this next season, this next quarter of this year to be life-changing. Allow your mouth to speak and to get you in rooms and in situations and to cause the blessings to be over your life as well over the lives of others. Speak life and watch how your life shifts just because of you watching your words and speaking the right things at the right time. God bless you, and I'll see you soon on Wisdom Wednesday. Do me a favor and share. Share if you care. You never know when someone needs just hear a few words to get them to their next, a few words that to save their life, a few words that would change their mindset, a few words that would be life-changing. Thank you so much. I am Dr. Perkins, and this is Wisdom Wednesday. I'll see you next time